Hey guys, I just thought I should go and show my Nepenthes setup. Everything I'm running, all the plants I'm growing, some updates as to some plants and importing from Stuba. So let's get started. Sorry for my voice. I've come down with allergies and my voice is kind of screwed up. So right off the bat, you can see I have two flights here. The bottom flight is mainly for easier growing species, plants that need too much light or quarantining or just experimenting in general. Here, I'll bring up this. So I have I'm growing sphagnum moss in here. It's pretty much run-of-the-mill. Most of it's from Dominic Gravine's collection. I actually have a lot more sphagnum moss for like top dressing, but this is just kind of a temp setup for it. I'm a big fan of it. Some red, some green, pretty much scattered all about here. This is a Nepenthes lowii. I would take it out of its bag, but it lost all of its roots during shipping, despite it actually putting on new growth, and I don't really want to disturb it over here. It's doing pretty well for having no roots, put on a new leaf, and it's not as slow as people say it is. So I don't really understand the name Slowii for most situations. This is my Nepenthes fusca. I enjoy this species really easy, although you might not think that because of the dead pictures. The reason the pictures are dead, I just was doing some fertilizing experiments and just to see if I can get big leaf chumps, and I happened to kill the pictures with Osmocote. No biggie. Still growing fine. Yep. This is the first Nepenthes I ever got as a seedling. This is Nepenthes ventricosa from predatory plants. Wasn't a big fan until it shot out these intermediate to high pitchers over here. Ever since I started fertilizing with coffee, I know people are like, oh, you gotta use your Osmocote or you gotta use your Maxi. Nope, coffee works really well. I've experimented with all. Coffee's pretty simple and it's shown the best for results for certain species. Over here, I have, here, I'm gonna turn off my light just because it's kind of hard to see with that and the camera doesn't like it. So, this is my Nepenthes Rocco hybrid from Exotica through Dom Gravine's import. It's a really nice plant, decent sized pitchers. I also have two of these, so this one might go up for sale. But apparently a bunch of people got them, so they're probably going to sell for less than, on the website. This is my other one. This one exhibits a lot more fusca. I believe there's fusca in this than this one, which looks a lot more Bachiana-like. Both are really nice plants, I'm glad I managed to get them. This is a VGX lowii. Grows really well for me. So, my VGX lowii, I put on this, I've had it for about a month from the Wistuba order. I might have said another day, but it's a month. Put on this new leaf over here. This grew and this grew. Pretty fast grower, a lot faster than lowii, although lowii isn't that slow. This is a Nepenthes azimie I received as a birthday present from my good friend David. You might know him on Instagram as Bondi's Plants or whatever. Nobody really follows it. But he's new. You guys should check him out. This is my Heliamphora minor. It actually got damaged in shipping, as you can see over there. And I didn't think it actually threw out this picture, but it did. It's looking actually kind of orangish, kind of looking like the big orange clone. There's another picture coming in over there. I unbagged that about a week or two ago. This is Nepenthes hamada. It's been growing pretty well, lost some pictures, but I've just been bagging it until it creates a new picture because this is the most expensive plant on the order. I don't want to lose it. This is Nepenthes singulana. Singulana, I did not acclimate, I just threw it in and I lost that picture. Just experimenting, it's only like a 10-year-old plant, whatever. And it's putting on a new picture. Here are some Heliamphora divisions I did. I sold a bunch of them. Most of these don't have roots. This is my Raja native exotics I received as I'm sorry from Ryan, Georgia for killing one of my pulchellas. Great guy. It's been really slow because of that basil over there, because it's TC. I don't know if you can see that, but this is my Edward Sienna. Not a lot to see. It's been growing pretty well for me. I've had it for about almost a year and a couple months. These Dubaya growed really well for me throughout this picture. Opened this one, About to put on a leaf. Likes my conditions. It's my Ceph. I know that a lot of people are like dry Cephs for the wind, but my Ceph grows perfectly. Really enjoys it in here. Just brought out a bunch of these from Flytrap store. Great job, Matt. There's my pinky. Great job, Matt. He's a good grower. You guys should definitely check out his cephalotus. I also have a couple pullings over there. They managed to root. I'll sell them. This is my Blucksy hamada seed grown from California Carnivores. Another, actually, birthday present from David. Again, great person. You guys need to meet him. This is Loeix bachiana from Dom Gravine. Dom's a great guy. He's helped me out a lot, and I bother the crap out of him, but he's always really nice about it. I can't recommend him enough. This is the newest picture I put on under my care. Pretty decent. Showing a lot more Vici than, like, you know, when I visited his greenhouse, he was like, choose this one. I was like, I want the one with more Vici in it. This one's probably the star of my collection right now. This is a really complex hybrid, but a lot of ventricosa in it. And some Sibiensis in it, and some Trasmatiensis, some Loei. Over there, or a Pulcella and a really small Pulcella. This one's from Nas. Nas is also a great grower. I really like him. He's also helped me out with Heliamphoras. Let's see if I missed anything. No. I also have another terrarium in the other room of my house. And now we'll go over my specs. So my specs, basically pretty simple. So the run-of-the-mill humidifier. Goes through PVC tubing, goes onto this flight. You know, plants that like humidity more, like this minor will get it. Plants that can tolerate drier. Like this guy likes 70 or above, or else it'll like fold over its lids. But it's fine. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. This light is it's an unbranded LED, I think, but I repaired it, and the guy just said keep it. And yeah, I can get nighttime drops with this, but I normally use ice packs because each flight is insulated on this thing. Now, as for the greenhouse, I'll finish off. I don't recommend 4-tier greenhouses. I got mine from Best Choice Products, I believe, because it had the support bar, but they're really flimsy. I'm afraid of hanging things off of it. When I actually got the like flap over it, it broke within the first 20 minutes of use, and it just kept tearing. So I got a Guardman one. I think you're better off going with the Guardman, but it won't support as much weight, or just getting a wire and just wrapping it with shower curtains or something. Yeah, daytimes are like 80s to high 80s. Night times are 70s to low 70s. Although this AC I got installed today should help a lot more. That's about it. If you have any questions, be sure to shoot me a comment. I'd love to help. Love to help out the community. I might post another one of these in a month just to show off some growth. Possibly have these guys unbagged, I hope. And I just forgot one last plant. I just remembered my Flava. He's in there somewhere. 2 basils. He's doing okay, but he's bagged because he's from Westuba. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.